about this lately, and I realized that when I'm put into a box as just the dancehall queen, that I'm a big hit. But now to break out from that, I'm told that I need to change my look. I came to interpret what everybody is too shy to say out loud, that my look is too dark. Maybe I'm doing this out of spite, but I'm gonna make spice great again, the American way.
I wanna make sure I understand. You want me to help you to lighten your skin color professionally?
Yeah.
Okay. What has led you to pursue this?
I believe that a lot of people kind of bash me or degrade me because of the color of my skin. So I'm kind of provoking them a bit.
Okay. So let me tell you about the risk of skin bleaching. Anyone who's bleaching their skin, maybe using a topical product, if you bleach, it's dangerous and can increase your risk for skin cancer.
And all these celebrities that's changing their color.
They're taking risks to their body.
So many of the big celebrities, they may not want to talk about it, but the truth is, they have lightened their skin. And they don't seem to be like at risk. They look like successes here in America.
Quite often we will recommend chemical peels for the back, the arms.
But people do chemical peels all the time, but that don't really lighten them.
But it is not dramatic, you're right.
Right.
So let's say you really wanted to pursue this. You would need to get a psychological evaluation.
What do you mean?
Anyone who wants to have a dramatic change in their appearance.
But why would I need to get a psychological evaluation?
As a physician, even if I was a plastic surgeon and someone wanted to change their appearance.
That's really offensive to me right now.
You're not even helping. I'm gonna excuse myself and take my bag.
The nerve of this dermatologist and the nerve of Von Sim. All I want to do is make it as an artist here in America, but now I'm being pulled in every direction. I know lightening my skin is politically incorrect, but that is the drastic measure that I have to take to call out everyone for criticizing my look.
I'm not telling you that you need a psychological evaluation because I think you're crazy. I just have to recommend any patient who wants to make a dramatic change like this really fully explore the options.
When I do it, I'll let you know and I'll send you a picture.
I will be here for you.
Okay.
To assess the risks.
I'm not going to be at risk. I don't think I will be at risk.
Your skin is not damaged and your organs are not damaged.
It won't be.
May I get the right link from Jamaica?
After I seen Spice the other night, I called her to check up on her, and she invites me to her photo shoot. And of course, I'm not gonna let my girl down, so I came over to support her.
Surprise! Karlie, it's me. It's me.
What's going on here?
This is really what I was talking about. Because as a black girl, I go through a lot, and I know that other people are going through a lot, and I'm being bashed by the complexion and the color of my skin, not by other race, by my own race.
I mean, I knew Spice was frustrated with her career and all, but when she invited me to her photo shoot, I had no idea I was gonna be looking at white Spice. I get where she's coming from, but is there any other way we could go about this?
I've been dealing with that since I was a child. It happens in the school, it happens at home, it starts on the home.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, guys.
Hey, ladies. I thought we was coming to see Karlie and Spice.
Let me introduce you to Spice.
You're joking, right?
No, for real. So I'm creating awareness for colorism.
Spice is a gorgeous Jamaican woman, and a white Jamaican dance hall queen, I don't think that's gonna roll over too well with anyone. So this is not for real.
So I'm confused right now. All I can say is walking in and seeing this, it looks crazy as hell, and you got me up right now.
But you're not intending on doing this in real life.
I'd have to do it the right way so I can get my points across.
I know you're joking. I know a lot of people do bleach their skin, but you don't need to bleach your skin.
No, but listen what I'm saying.
Okay.
You may not know what I'm going through as a darker-skinned black woman. I've been living my life for 30 years dark skin, and I've been preaching about melanin, self-love, but the same black people on the
I get it.
Instagram bashing these black girls about the color of their skin like this, and I need it to stop. So this is my way of protesting. I'm willing to go through all of this, and the point is, if I don't do this, my daughter may not be as strong as me, so she may go through the same thing that I went through as a child.
I also have a black daughter that has to grow up in this world, and showing my daughter that she has to turn white to deal with her issues is not the way to go. It's ridiculous and it doesn't make sense. So you are willing to be that sacrificial lamb to bleach your skin for this cause?
Mimi, that's exactly what I've been said from you stepping here, that I'm using myself as a living billboard. Did you hear any of that?
I did.
If you're mad at us, you're going to be mad at the world. Are you going to be able to make your point?
Are you going to be ready with that?
Exactly.
I know a lot of people may think it's self-hate, but is that self-hate when you do all this augmentation, like, oh, you got your breast done, you weren't born with it. Why didn't you just love yourself the way you were?
But I nursed for 3 years, and my breast was flat as a mother.
Not because you don't want to do something about it. That don't mean I don't want to do something about my thing.
If you love your skin, why would you sit here in the same sentence and turn around and say you was bleaching it?
You've never been in my shoes.
We all go through different things.
Oh, you look like a white woman trying to be black right now. That's what you look like.
Mimi, you piss me off.
Do you know what the world is going to say when they see you?
Yeah, but you've never experienced the colorism, and that's what I'm trying to explain. But why is Mimi acting like she don't get it? That's what makes me upset.
That's not what I'm acting like.
It's the same thing. You get your breast done. Like, it is the same thing. It's adjustment.
So bleaching your skin is an adjustment?
You've never been black, so you never understand.
I was born black. What the you mean I never been black? I ain't never been nothing but black. We are all black. Okay.
Never been in my shoes. You're not a dark-skinned girl, Mimi. You never lived this life. You'll never get it. Your breast is still fake, and you're with you. Black hypocrisy, Mimi.
Yes, by snowflake. You. Bitch. You too.
What you looking
Right, so I have a song called Black Hypocrisy.
Bitch, you say the spice on it. Hold on.
I've been so wrapped on arguing with Sierra ass that I missed something. Why the f is Spice white?
I'm mostly called black by my own race. And I'm trying to please them. So I'm gonna see what they have to say now that because of them, I've changed my complexion a bit.
The last time I seen Spice, me and her both was finna whoop Freddy Krueger ass for telling her that she needed to change her look. And we both agreed that she didn't need to change her look, so I'm baffled.
Girl, this cannot be real. Girl, that look like it's so skinny. Let me zoom in, bitch. Girl, this is Spice official. Spice done went white.
Guess what? A bitch is engaged. We know Sierra's coming, so we gotta get one for her.
Okay.
My fiance, Mo, he's such a great guy. From the moment we met, we were together every day, which prompted a quick engagement, only 5 months after we met. 2 non-proposals, finally got my ring. It was all well worth it.
I've been calling my best friend Karlie trying to find out what's going on with her engagement party with the invitations and stuff, and she just being ghost on me.
I like it. Yeah, me too.
Hello. Oh, you got a nice store. I was wondering where my friend been. I haven't heard from you in a while.
Girl, I opened a store 3 years ago, and you've never not one time been at my store.
Yes, I have,
The only time
Karlie.
you came was the first time for the paparazzi.
Okay, Karlie. I just came to check on you because I just heard that you have an engagement party, and I was wondering why I wasn't invited.
Guess what? Instead of messy and gossiping about me, just call me and say, I heard you're having an engagement party. What's up?
So that's why I come here as a grown woman trying to talk to you because I feel like we go way back. And me and you been there for each other over all the years.
I've been there for you.
And I've been there for you as well. Yes, I have.
It's true. Pooh and I were friends until I realized what a clout chaser she was, and I don't want no parts of that. I'm engaged now, so I'm putting all the dirty hoes behind me. And no, I don't want her at my engagement party. I don't want her around me to be on my friends. At this point in my life, I want to be around people that are influential in my life. They're not acting drunk in the clubs. All the that we used to do, I don't want to do that no more. Number 2, I feel like you only hang around me because of who I know, because of who I'm with.
But you know who my husband is, right?
No one knows who he is.
Yeah, everybody in the world
Girl.
know who he is,
And then,
Karlie.
okay,
He done worked with everybody in the music
that was
business.
back in the day in 1942. Stop.
Listen,
Okay.
when they talk about
that was
you,
way back
it's
in the day.
hoe.
It don't
when they talk
matter.
about Hiram, it's respect.
It doesn't doesn't matter.
So don't.
That was way back in the day.
Say
That's
that,
what we
Karlie.
into.
You started with everybody, Karlie, and you started with me. I'm supposed to be your friend. You stabbed me in the back. Girl, bye. When my husband go to all these star-studded events, I'm his plus one, and I be around all these celebrities that you wish you was around. But no, you have to they to get next to them. That's why they call you a hoe.
In the past, when I brought my relationships around you, you were so touchy-feely. Hey, bro. Touching their ass like my fiance.
So what's the difference? What you talk about? You Tyra, you my and you my ass. Your phone in my.
Let's be honest.
You know, birds of a feather flock together, Karlie.
Okay, but me and you right now. Have I ever?
Yes, you have, and you know that. Yes, me and my husband is sexually adventurous together. And Karlie, you know you done explored with us plenty of times, bitch. I don't know why Karlie is ashamed of it. I guess her new man is not down with the program, so she gotta lie to him and make him think that she's a good girl, which we all know that's a lie.
Did you lie? Why did I lie?
Your wasn't in my.
You know.
Stay out my neighborhood. Stay out my neighborhood, tricking hoe. You did. Put your like you did, bitch. Put your in my like you did last time, bitch.
Bitch, I ain't never touch your smelly listing ass. Dad. I'm really in my feelings about this miscarriage. I'm home all alone and I'm dealing with it by myself because Mo went out of town to handle business. But what's up? He left his computer at home and his phone was connected to it. So I've been seeing all the text message exchanges that he's been dealing with one woman in Arkansas. So he's coming back today and I can't wait for him to walk in this door so I can tell him to get the right back out.
What's been going on?
I'm pissed about the engagement party.
Well, I mean, don't even sweat that. I mean, people gonna be messy. I don't give a damn about the age thing.
No, it's not about that.
Misery, love.
It's not about that. I was just tripping in Arkansas.
It was, like I told you, I had something to talk to you about. I'm coming to you honest as possible. While I was there, something I've been knowing over 20 plus years. Last time I seen her prior to this meeting.
So what happened?
Kind of find out she had a kid.
And the kid is yours.
The whole time she was pregnant, didn't know.
And the kid is yours?
She's saying it is, I don't know. Trying to get a DNA test, and now.
What is it, a boy, girl?
It's a boy. If this is my child, I'm gonna take care of my child. If it's not my child, she go on about. Can you listen for 1 second? And then you can talk. You can have the floor. Marriage is about working through things, being partnership. You know, we trying to get married. All of this part is about talking.
You're trying to get married.
Oh, so you're not trying to get married?
Not anymore. At the end of the day, I don't believe you.
Right.
My thing is you lied about it.
But the point is something.
The point is you lied about it.
To protect us.
I already been down this road twice. Joc had 2 sets of twins on me. Life had another baby on me.
This one right here done slept with the girl, and now the baby could possibly be his.
You know when you came to Magic City with Life that day and you was like, come back here and dance with me and my boo? There's a reason why I didn't come over there. Because he had my homegirl pregnant.
I'm damn sure not going down the aisle with this mother and another baby.
I have zero to hide. One sleeping with her, I ain't been talking to her, I ain't had no contact with her.
But you knew all this time and you didn't
It's
tell
not
me.
all this time, it's only been 2 weeks.
But you knew for 2 weeks.
I was trying to get a blood test before I brought it to you because I know the things that you've been through your past. These 2 weeks not telling you has killed me.
Don't you think that you've stressed me out enough?
And you don't think you have stressed me out enough?
Oh, yeah.
Anything you have asked me to do in this relationship, I have done it. I have respected you. I have never cheated on you in no form or fashion. Not communication, not hanging
You just
out.
said you communicated with a girl
I
and
did
didn't
not
tell me
say.
for 2 weeks.
That's not cheating communication. We had 2 conversations.
Well, how did she get your number?
I sent it to her. She said, call me. I said, no, text me. So you can see word for word what I said.
Okay.
And then from there, it hadn't been not zero conversation, period.
So Dr. Edderon confirmed that I had a miscarriage.
Are you serious?
Yes, but don't worry about it. It's cool.
Like, all right.
Go handle you and your baby. Y'all be together, y'all be blessed. It's over.
You know what?
Thank you. Get the
Just listen.
with his thirsty ass.
Just listen.
I can't. I'm not gonna be disrespected.
Go be with your son.
I know I made mistakes. I was looking at the situation all wrong, but I didn't put myself in your shoes to realize that if you was talking to somebody, if you was doing something, how I would feel, no matter how innocent it was, no matter if you're trying to get back with that person or not. And I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
How do I know you're not going to lie to me again?
It won't be no next time. I can assure you that any communication, I'll tell you ahead, no matter what it is.
I'm tired of the lies. I want to forgive, but...
I won't put you through this again.
It's so hard for me to trust you now. But I'm willing to give us a fresh start.
I'm just gonna let you love me. That's what's gonna be different. And I'm gonna love you back, just as much as you love me. Where your ring at anyway?
In the bathroom.
I'm finna go get that.
I'm gonna try to look past all this baby mama drama, just like Rasheeda and I talked this morning. If he does have another child with another woman, it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Fighting with everyone and fighting with Mo is just not making me happy. And at this point, I just wanna be happy.
This don't need to come off ever again. I love you forever.
I love you too.
Why you love me so much?
You may have your faults, but deep down inside, you're a good man.
But you make me better. Make me a better father. Oh, look at you.
Mm-hmm. I had some prior obligations in Atlanta, so I couldn't catch the same flight out with everyone else. But the timing was perfect because while packing, I got a phone call and I ended up not having to fly out alone. I just want to let everybody know that I brought somebody with me. Ty? No, Ty's in Israel.
Oh, hell no.
Me. Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Hey.
How are you?
Hello. Few people got a little shocked look on their face. Hi, Shekinah. Hi, Tokyo.
I ain't shocked. Why she here?
I invited Pooh because you guys have been friends for way too long, and I just at least wanted to see if you guys could clear the air.
I don't even know what we arguing about, to be honest. Like, the is so silly and so petty to me, and we done been through so much together, like our families entwining.
Pooh, I need you to confess that you lied, that I ever slept with you and your husband, or you and your husband and you and your, whatever. If you confess that, I'm good. We can move past this.
Well, there ain't no priest here, so, you know, the confession, it is what it is.
But you need to confess that I never, ever, because you know I never did.
Whatever would make you sleep good at night, Karlie.
No, whatever would make you sleep. No, see?
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. I said talk the truth.
Okay, well, we should do that.
We want the truth.
Okay, this is the thing.
What is your issue with Karlie? She said...
ass.
Right.
She did not like... Oh, no. My... Joc, you know what I'm saying. Ain't no really no son. When you... and the is so close together...
So she didn't technically...
No. Not like that. You see what I'm saying?
Me and Pooh never did nothing.
So all of this whole discussion is about alleged sexual encounters that may or may not happen.
My husband her in the... She on my sheets. I just want to give you shit. You don't owe me $750.
Is this what this about, y'all?
This is a gift from me to you. I bought you some diapers for that loose ass bra.
Oh my God.
You know yourself? Loose ass bra.
We're so old.
Next time with you in the ass, don't on my sheets, okay?
I wanted to think that Pooh was gonna do right, make nice this time, but no. I wanted to salvage our clique's friendship, but I think it's time I waved the white flag with no on it.
Stop playing with my...
tell me what it is that I can help with.
Basically, it's premarital counseling. It was a hard decision, but Mo and I decided to make an appointment with Dr. Jeff. We love each other so much, but both Mo and I need to address the elephant in the room. We've been dealing with some issues on how to communicate with each other. Things have gotten heated. Yeah,
I got a reaction
I have to be home by 2 a.m. no matter what. And I need a mediator that's going to come between and say, no, this is wrong, this is right, before we get married. I'm about to tear up already.
It's okay. This is the space where we can get a lot of things together. And this is where we need to talk about this.
So if you communicate before 2, but when you tell me at 2:45,
honestly, I was scared to tell him.
You were scared to tell him? Why?
I'm afraid to talk to him.
What are you afraid of? If you're not home by 2, what's going to happen?
He's just, nothing.
By saying nothing, you're saying everything. And Mo, you've got to take some responsibility. Mo, I need for you to step in here now.
I can admit that when we get to arguing and stuff, my tone changes, and
what does it become?
My nature is more aggressive, and it go to the screen sometimes because it's heated, and for that I do apologize to you for. It's certain things that I should never say to you in no form or fashion, and I'm sorry for that. I feel like our problems are minor stuff, like stuff that shouldn't even be in existence. There's things that'll happen, like.
But it may be minor to you,
right?
And it's major to her.
That's why I said I feel.
This is symbolic of what the two of you do. Are you okay?
What the?
Okay, come on, sit down. Hold her. It's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's obvious what's going on in your relationship is tumultuous. If she tells you that she's hurt, if she tells you that she feels that things are a little bit too strict, then you need to say to her, okay, I will do better. You
He
need
tells
to
me
process
what you
that.
think.
Well, those words.
You didn't tell me that?
Did you ever say that, Mo?
Yes.
Dr. Jeff, if you only knew what the
Mo, let me say this.
You know what?
No.
Listen, man.
Just let him talk. Just let him talk.
I don't have to talk.
Karlie.
I ain't gotta talk either.
Hey, good. Goodbye.
I brought Mo here because I really wanted to make things work. But if just mentioning some of this stuff will make him walk out and take his engagement ring off, I don't know how this is gonna work. But I'm gonna keep my ring on until I decide what I'm gonna do.
Wow, Mo couldn't stand the heat at this point. He has not developed the emotional skill to be able to admit some of the things that he did. It's about getting up and running away.
That's what he always does.
He loves you and he's trying to hold you like this, but that doesn't work in a relationship. Don't let the desires to have the storybook ending take you to a place where you're not working out the tough issues. And that means that you don't allow disrespect to happen and be willing to walk away if you have to, if you're not getting that respect.
I love Mo so much, but he has a lot of work to do on himself. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know storming out on a counseling session is not a good look on our future.
So, Karlie, as we wrap up, one last thing. This is the ring?
The ring.
That's not just a symbol of marriage. It's a symbol of commitment. He gave you the ring back, but you kept your ring on. I recommend that you love yourself first Keep your dignity because you did the hard work.
I haven't had my dignity at all.
You earned it today. Let me give you a hug. You need one.
Greetings all. My name is Najee, and I am Pooh's daughter. I like to say that you can measure your success by how successful your children are. Just from my accomplishments alone. Me finishing college, my master's, getting my DDS, my mom helping me through all of that. Look, I knew this was gonna happen. I would like to thank my mother for giving me everything that I wanted at the age of 25. And I absolutely love her, and I know my 2 other sisters would feel the same way.
You will make me cry. That was so sweet and well performed.
This Pooh lady rubs me the wrong way. She always want to talk about her sex life and no one cares. But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt tonight at this classy event. I'm gonna make sure that everything stays appropriate.
I came to see Karlie and Karlie's daughter. Your daughter is beautiful, friend. Tell me your daughter's name. Jasmine. I want you to give a dedication to your mother.
So, I love my mom. She's very strict on me. She makes sure like I'm doing everything I need to do in life. She wants me on the right track, and I appreciate her for that.
So, Karlie, what is it that you want to tell your amazing daughter that you're staying her ass on?
Yes. You guys don't really get to see my daughter because I shelter her. It's been bothering me because my daughter had quit school because she's been teased about some things that's been going on. And,
baby, you gotta graduate. Don't worry about what these people say. You need to get your ass back in school yesterday.
I just wanted to let you know and let everybody else know. I took a lie detector test to prove to my friends and my daughter and my family and, you know, you should kind of, to prove that any accusations about me have been wrong. So all the teasing that you've been getting, anything that people say about you is not true at all.
Lord, here's my polygraph. Karlie, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Karlie. It's okay.
Don't cry, friend. I believe you.
It's okay.
I was so hopeful for this event. Shekinah and Pooh were able to put their differences to a side and just be kind to each other. And then here goes Karlie, who has to reveal a lie detector test. Why here? Why now?
I believe you.
All right.
You said you took a lie detector test about what? What is she talking about? Because we don't understand. Well, what the is you talking about, huh? Speak your truth. What she take a lie detector test for?
Karlie, get the goddamn daughter.
I don't give a
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
You a bad mother. You never had your daughter. Karlie is so desperate. I can't believe she took a lie detector test without us around. I don't trust nothing that comes out of your mouth and no paperwork from you, okay? So you can take that lie detector test and stick it up your ass.
Wait a minute, y'all need to sit down.
I'm a red, no.
I'm a red, you bitch. Out of here. You been out of here, I'm a real bitch.
No, don't play with me.
No, I'm dead ass. No, I'm dead ass. No, because this bitch was talking mad spicy.
I don't care. It's okay. I don't give a
The bitch is a hoe. She never raised that daughter.
With this bachelor's degree, bitch, it only takes 4 years. You've been there for 7.
She's a hoe.
7.
Pinks, purples, reds. I call it popping pink.
The stuff with Pooh and Karlie went from ridiculous to complete insanity. Both sides are not backing down, and all of this mess is sucking in everybody else, including me.
What's been up with you?
Bitch, I'm finna go to Trinidad.
Bitch, I'm going to Trinidad. I'm going. Me too, bitch. You going?
I don't know if I'm better than Matron.
Why you not going to Trinidad?
Girl, I just got so much stuff going on.
That
It don't got nothing to do with that.
Girl, yes, it do.
No, it don't. I haven't been with BK at all, baby girl.
Who the roses from? Who the roses from?
Don't worry about who sent me. I got a secret admirer.
You have
have a secret admirer, and it's not BK.
BK had one more chance. He done cut his last chance, and I'm not going back.
We all know that I've taken BK back 1,000,000 times after he's done some lame-ass cheating, but this time, I'm done. And clearly, it's been a line of guys that's been waiting to replace his ass. So who needs him?
Listen, after the cabins, you already know what went down, bitch, so stop acting like you got amnesia.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there to film me. I'm thinking I'm about to have a great time. Then Karlie comes telling me like, oh, friend, I forgot to tell you about BK and Pooh. So I'm like, bitch, why the you ain't tell me 6 months ago? A few weeks ago, I had a conversation with Pooh. Me, you was there. Pooh was all lollygagging all up in my face, hee, ha, ha, and mentioned nothing about the whole BK and her situation.
So, Miss Keto Diet, who you trying to stay fine for, BK?
Girl, we been chilling. But on the flip side, he do one more thing. He's out the door. Period.
That's gonna be our new word. Period.
I just think it's a whole bunch of fake going on.
I tried to get Pooh and Karlie together to try to talk this
I
out.
would wait for that, bitch.
So wait, so Pooh threw this cocktail party which none of y'all came to. Karlie comes, soon as she walked through the door, it was some bull. Pooh was really trying to have a conversation with. She really was. Karlie was not hearing it. When I tell you this got so ugly, Pooh ended up picking up this big ass bar stool.
Oh my God. You ain't gonna do
Who mad that I left her alone?
I know Pooh and Karlie very well. I like both these girls, but I'm not gonna be the one to take sides. I'm gonna stay out of this, and I pray these two girls work this out between themselves.
So, girl, y'all ain't heard the tea about Shay Mad.
And what happened?
Made man, he a hoe. She was at my house at 3 o'clock in the morning, coming over there talking about this mother. She done found some rubbers, girl. She said she ain't never with a rubber.
Wow.
So look, Tokyo, I know you say you not keeping the session, but you keep the session with that bastard. I got something for him for that session. Don't say nothing.
I don't mind keeping my session with Madman because we already done spent the money on it. Shekinah, girl, you go ahead and do what you gotta do because the bitch probably deserve it.
You know, she kind of feel like the world over a little bit for her. That girl is sad about this.
Hi, y'all. Oh, no, don't look stunned to see me.
Hey, Pooh.
Hi.
I tried to squash the beef with Karlie, but she wasn't having it, and neither was I. But I have a serious issue about what she was telling the other girls. I'm disappointed that Sierra wasn't at my cocktail party because BK tried to talk to me and I shut it down.
I wanted to come talk to you about Cancun, but Karlie beat me to the punch.
I met you through Karlie.
Yeah.
Now today you're coming today to tell me Karlie said.
No, I'm
you
not coming
can't
to
be
tell
trusted.
You what Karlie see.
You got a pass, right?
Yeah, I got a
You used
pass.
to be a whole stripper, so you probably
I
still
used to
have
be a
that
stripper, but never a hoe.
mentality.
We don't give a about what Karlie Red said. She said a lot of
Surround.
and I don't give a about what
Karlie Red
nobody
is
think
a
about me or what
lying-ass
nobody
bitch,
got to
everybody
say.
know that.
Well, we
And that was
don't
my
know
whole
because
point.
now they're saying you're the new lying-ass bitch, so you might as well.
But why
I don't
am I lying?
understand.
I don't want BK.
We-
I'm in a healthy, loving relationship.
And they say
BK
that.
cannot fill my
And
husband's
they
shoes.
say if he gonna do something, that's on him. I'm not with him either. Why
I wasn't talking
Why
to
y'all
him.
was having that much conversation?
Because he kept
I'm
trying
not
to talk
doing
to
that. I'm
me.
not doing that with your husband.
My husband won't be nowhere around you. No hoes.
Listen.
My husband a hoe.
Listen.
Who? You were supposed to come here, explain, and apologize, not call Sierra a hoe. You are your own worst enemy.
What are you saying? And you married? What? And you really need to get your ass up out of here. That's what you need to do because you're uninvited. Then nobody tell you to bring your ass up in here, Miss Richie Rich, like you were just gonna be welcome. Hell to the
This
no.
to be welcome into
Baby,
this
this is my bitch. You need to get your ass up out of here. You better get your ass up out of here. You better get on and get your ass up out of here. Get your ass up. Get up, girl. Get her mother ass.
I'm sorry, me.
She talk too much. Somebody need to knock her ass out real quick.
Talking about what was saying, bitch, I stressed that hoe out.
I gave Bailey to Sierra when we was together, and since we've been going through what we going through, I haven't seen my dog since. Listen, I miss my dog, but I really miss Sierra too, so kind of check up on her.
What the hell are you doing here?
Here to get my dog.
Okay,
Bailey.
Bailey stays with me now, so.
No, she don't.
I don't have have the time nor energy for this right now. Ever since I sent BK ass packing, I've been doing me and living my best life.
I'm good, so I don't need you, like, coming by.
What you mean you don't need me coming by?
You know that it's over.
What's that? What's the attitude for, though? Because you ain't told me that.
When we got back to Atlanta, we haven't had any communication.
I want to talk to you.
Okay, well, why you here now?
I came here to show Ciara how much you mean to me, but right now, to see her come out her mouth like that is totally disrespect. So with disrespect, she gonna get disrespected.
All the stuff that you said about me, you are the same person. You said, yo, oh, you cheating, but it was always you.
Okay.
That's who you are.
Okay,
You
that's
go
fine.
from man to man. That's who you
Man
are.
to man? Are you serious?
And this is the woman I thought I would marry.
So why are you
Because
here
I just
again?
wanted to look at you and say you're a scumbag.
And I want to look at you and say you a scumbag.
No, you're a scumbag.
You tried to talk to my whole
are you serious?
homegirl
Stop
on my
it.
birthday
Stop.
trip.
You're lying.
You
You're
a
lying.
scumbag.
You're lying.
You
You're
was
lying.
nothing.
You listen.
I made you. I made you. You are nothing. You ain't got going.
I made you.
What do you
Stop
got
it.
going for yourself?
Everything.
Don't make me
I
pull your fucking card.
You
are
come.
You are
You
nothing.
still
Get
come.
the out of my motherfucking face.
Yo,
No.
why would you rip my shirt like that? Scumbag.
Business at the glam shop has been growing, and now that I own the building, the salon is getting a facelift. I was supposed to meet up with Scrapp the other night, but to be honest, until I figure out my true feelings with BK, I feel like it's only right that I just focus on my business and my shop renovations.
What you doing here?
I really feel terrible what happened the other day at Ciara's house. I heard through the grapevine that Ciara's dating some other guy, but no arguments, we're just gonna do a lot of making up.
This look nice.
Thank you. But don't be just coming by here like everything is good.
Everything is
Last
good.
time I seen you, we was going neck to neck.
Yeah, I mean, but like I've been texting and trying to get at you. So who's this new guy?
What new guy?
I love you so much, and if you want to be happy with another person, I want you to.
Well,
but
honestly,
you know where your happiness is. I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? Please. This other guy don't mean nothing. I know he don't mean nothing to you. Because if he means something to you, you want me to let me hold your hand. You know you love me, and I love you. You're gonna go through crazy stuff in a relationship. No relationship's gonna be perfect.
BK and I's relationship is always up and down. After the fight, I must admit that I was a little petty for keeping our dog. And I was just hoping that BK would see me with Scrapp so his ass can get mad.
You need to line up and know that you have a queen.
So I'm saying I'm sorry. My heart is crying out for you. I don't want to lose you like this. Come home. You need to come home.
And if you up again, don't lick them lips.
You know what I do with them.
So what that mean? What that mean?
Stop playing, man. You know I love you.
I love you too.
What is that?
Is that a bunny?
It's bunnies.
Hey, grandmama, baby. I love you.
Is that your new pet? What's that? Oh, my God. This just happened overnight. Like, I woke up like this.
Oh, so you know
pregnant.
Why you got two bunnies in money?
I want you to think about it. Why you think it's two bunnies?
You got twins.
Oh, my God! I've been just very private with my life and what I had going on.
That's right. I know how to keep a secret. After my crazy relationship with Moniece's father, I learned how to approach my love life quietly. Me and my new man are a very low-key pair, and I want to keep it that way. No stress is best for a pregnant woman.
To go round and round and never stop.
Oh, this one for only gonna be there for probably like 2 weeks.
Because I'd rather be safe than to be sorry. So, I just want to make sure they have everything.
Having one baby is lots of work, so having two is super scary. I know that I'm gonna need lots and lots of help, and my twin's dad is very supportive, and he's there for me and the twins, hands down. But I need to make sure that Moniece's life remains steady. It breaks my heart that she's caught up in all this drama with the grandmas, but I'm still in awe of how mature and grown my daughter is.
It's real.
This is real. Like, I'm finna be coming back home with 2 babies in these car seats.
It's funny how these people come around as the world seems to go round and round. It never stops.
It is real. Let you just see how real it is. Jeez.
Imani has grown up to be such a beautiful, strong young lady. And it's because of her that I'm just as confident that her 2 sisters are gonna grow up to be just as beautiful and strong as she is.
This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning.
Baby, come on. It's just a waiting game. I'm ready to just open up.
You super. Proud dad, man. Can't wait to see you and meet you.
Loving you is in my
I am his baby's father, you feel me? And I'm finna take the front row seat, Jack, and deliver this baby.
loving you is in my DNA.
Now, I done this before, obviously, but everything's different now. Hell, I'm grown. This is finna be my baby boy.
Loving you is in my DNA.
Scrappy is gonna have so much fun with this little boy. I can already hear them in the backyard playing basketball and Scrap teaching Breland his little lingo.
Now, see, I love E-Money. E-Money, that's my heart. We partners, you know what I'm saying? But my son, he gonna come with it, Jack. Hey, there's another guy out there with my DNA. And he's coming to you, so you better watch out, world.
Scrap de Leon is finally free, but only for a few hours. It turns out that I do have a blood relative without a criminal record.
Hey.
Well, well, well.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Oh.
She my sister, man?
You got your mom getting into all of that, into the details.
Another KK story.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Mom sent me with some big news the other day. She told me that I got a half-sister that I ain't never knew existed. That's Cheyenne. The timing is perfect. Without Cheyenne and her clean record, I won't have nobody else to check me out the halfway house. But this temporary freedom, it still has its limitations. I can only stay at my mom's or my sister's house, but hell, I'll take it. This was gonna keep me going until I make parole.
What's happening?
Young Juice, Young Juice.
Okay, free man, free man.
Yeah, almost. Hey, Jamari, come on now. Come on in the house now. Okay, this is nice. See, now that's the problem right there. I don't get no personal space. Sass, this how you been doing you the whole time? Oh,
I'm happy you back,
cover your
man.
stuff up, man. What's up?
Scrap, I'm so happy. I feel so damn special that the people even let you come to my house.
Hello? This is him. 1001 325 2. You know these people call me 3, 4, 5 times a day to see where I'm at? That's why you don't go to jail.
What's up with Tommy, though? She facing some time?
Well, I don't know the ins and outs, you know. The people always say you allegedly did something. I'm always rooting for the not guilty verdict.
All of those people who were so important before you left, they wasn't there, baby. You got Sass, you got me, you got Cheyenne. If it don't be for her, you wouldn't be sitting right here right now. So get focused, be about your future.
3 years have definitely had to put some focus in.
A lot of time to think.
You definitely get a lot of time to think. So when my mom told me I had a sister that was coming to get me, I was happy to be getting out. But then again, why am I just now finding out I got a sister? You know, me and her got the same last name. And I have a whole sister over here that you didn't tell me about.
I knew that you had a sibling, but I didn't know the gender.
How long you knew I had a sibling?
From the time that your dad cheated and got her mom pregnant and she was in the womb. Well, I didn't know if the mother delivered or not.
Right.
August 5th, 1988. I never seen him no more since then. I never heard not one word from him. It just, because the word that was in the street, I thought your dad was dead. So by the time when you was 9, 10, you asked me, I told you he was dead, because he was dead. I never heard from him. We needed somebody to get you out, and it turns out He was alive. That's how they met her.
So answer this for me. If Saz or you would have been able to pull me out of the center,
You wouldn't know Cheyenne today, boo.
So long story short is, if I never went to prison, moms would have never took the time to find out if Pops was still living. And I ain't feeling that. Dukes might not be coming clean now, but I'm gonna get answers eventually.
How long was he locked up?
23 years.
How old are you?
30.
I'm 30. We like ghetto twins.
Yep.
Damn.
Damn.
Crazy.
Well, have you been in contact with your dad since then?
Well, I went to the prison and seen him a few times. I would always talk to him because he would always call my grandmother's house.
That's so sweet.
But then he did have a stroke and he had an aneurysm while he was in prison, and there was like a big medical issue with him. So when he did come home, he wasn't
at the end. It's the last couple of years.
So he's coming to town soon.
Scrapp, how you feel about, finally meeting him?
When you want questions answered, you gotta go to the source.
Well, look at the bright side. You ain't been knocking boots with your sister.
How you doing?
In the past year since I've been incarcerated, Moniece has been a good friend of mine. Whenever I picked up that phone to call her, she always answered. The crazy thing is, my mom's introduced us. They met at an industry event, and that's when Mom started playing Cupid.
The boots, my bad.
When Scrapp and I were introduced by KK via phone, it didn't feel like a setup, like I want you to be with my son. And it wasn't until the relationship with my ex-girlfriend was dead that I even entertained the idea of having something more than a friendship with Scrapp.
Ain't you glad we ain't got a FaceTime no more? And it's like, we can I'm touching you, you know what I'm saying? And it's all tangible and all that.
I want it to be all the time now.
All the time?
What's interesting about me and Moniece's relationship is that we can sit on the phone for hours. There's some type of bond, and it shows that there's some type of interest there.
I'm almost finished. It's almost over with. Really soon. A couple weeks or something like that.
A couple weeks.
I just found out the other day, parole is on the table for me, but it's only a hearing. Even the potential of freedom is exciting.
You'll be here for a little while, right?
Yeah, and I'll be back and forth.
Okay, now that's the part we need to get to. Back and forth, how often?
Back and forth as often as the producers that I'm working with here need me here.
In a healthy marriage, I don't think I might want to say that, but...
In a healthy marriage, in a healthy union, I like the way that sounds.
Work doesn't come first.
No, okay, well, I'm willing to continue to put in the effort, the time, to continue to come down here. But you've got the kid, you've got baby mama.
And my co-parenting is actually going pretty good.
What happens when they find out about me? I also understand that the only reason you would get grief about me is if baby mama's still in love with you. Just want to drop that little dime in the bucket, because I am a woman.
I can't help how other women feel about me, though. Just like you can't help it. You understand?
One, I'm not chasing after Tierra. I don't care if she throwing herself at me. And second, me and Mo don't even know how far we taking this relationship. The last thing I need is Moniece to be feeling insecure about my son's mother.
Well, I'm excited that you're gonna get the hell out of jail.
How excited?
Super excited.
Excited,
really excited. Excited.
If I was to get out tomorrow,
you would
be doing what?
Me.
So how you gonna pick me up?
I don't care how you pick me up.
Like a way, so how you want me, because we can go anywhere.
Anyway, that you're not gonna drop me.
Like that? Drop you.
I need your tank top.
I take it off.
Can you take it off? You sent me the last one, but your mom didn't send me another one.
Ever since Scrapp been home, I've had a lot of mixed feelings. I love this man, and I've made it very clear that I want to see where our relationship can go. But him disappearing at the welcome home party that I threw for him wasn't cool.
Hi. What's happening?
What's happening?
Can I get a hello, how you doing, a smile or something? Dang.
I've been knowing Tierra way too long not to know when she got something up her sleeve. I don't know what it is, but at this point, I'm staying away from all trouble.
You see my grades?
I like your grades, because I love stressing you out.
Tell me something I don't know. It sounds like you got something on your chest already. I know your whole energy and vibe.
Well, I don't like how I threw a party for you, and then you just disappeared. No hi, bye, thank you, see you later, kiss my ass. Everybody act like they didn't know where you were, so who didn't? Where'd you go?
I had a friend take me back to the center at 6 o'clock. You know where I was
So
going.
you couldn't say bye, though? I couldn't even get a text that's bye, like telling me where you went and I'm about to head out.
And that's another reason I was in a rush. My phone was dead.
So who took your ugly ass home? Who?
I don't really think that's too important like this.
Who? Because you can't think of a lie. Who was you with?
A young lady friend of mine, right?
Ooh, you low. You a low down, dirty.
Okay, when I be honest, when I tell you the truth, you don't like the truth.
So you must be like sleeping with this lady friend.
Do I ask you who you having sex with?
It does not matter.
I don't owe you them explanations though.
All that, I don't owe you. Stop. We're new people, so in our efforts of me not trying to start...
Okay, does turning over a new leaf right here.
Definitely. So I can handle whatever you tell me.
Okay.
What's her name? What the hell you got going on?
Moniece.
Moniece who? Moniece who?
Moniece Slaughter.
Moniece Slaughter? Are you serious, Scrapp? You that desperate?
Moniece Slaughter? I be in the blogs talking about everybody kids, Moniece.
See, first and foremost...
No, first and foremost, these nuts. You trying to have a threesome? You been locked up? Shortage on... I done threw this at you 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times.
I'm not trying to be involved with any of that buffoonery you talking about. I just told you what happened. She came to take me back to the
Okay, but
center.
are you sleeping with her?
Yes, we've had relations.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to call it.
Scrap, you just love to hurt me.
I'm not hurting you.
I'm not that new. I'm not that new.
Tiara! Come on. Scrap. I've been in good relationships and I've been in bad relationships, but Scrap has hurt me more than anyone else. He knows how I feel about him, and I think he just likes to play with my emotions, and I'm not having it. Let me talk to him. Give me a hug, Scrap. Oh, he's trying to go through.
I'm going upstairs, man.
Me being at the halfway house is a very delicate situation, and I can't be involved in no type of altercation that might mess up my chances being paroled. So I have to remove myself completely from this situation right here.
I gave her the benefit of the doubt being a changed woman, and she took off on me.
Yeah.
Protect yourself at all times.
Oh, you locked the door. Scrap!
I got caught slipping.
Scrap!
Oh, you a
Hello to you, too. I'm lost.
I'm sitting with you in a coffee shop on a Friday night after 8 p.m., which means you're out of halfway house and didn't say a word. Like, I feel really duped.
So it never crossed your mind that I might wanted to surprise you. You ruined it.
I ruined it.
Yeah, you come.
Classic manipulation. You know, my ex-girlfriend used to do that to me. But I've seen you on the shade room kissing your ex, Tani. There you are on the blogs, holding her, kissing her the way you hold me and kiss me. So how am I supposed to feel? And then on top of it, your baby mama has an issue with me. Every time I see her on social media talking, I don't say to her.
You're making it about the wrong thing.
You can rein her back in, or I can just remove myself altogether. You let me know what you prefer.
I'm not even going to attempt to do that. That is a grown woman.
So then you like drama. It doesn't feel good. I swore that this feeling that I have, I would never have again unless someone was down on one knee. Now I start to think, like, is it me? Am I crazy? I don't understand.
Let me answer that question for you. It's not you. In this case, it's me.
I definitely feel bad about hurting Moniece's feelings because when I was locked away, Moniece was definitely the type of woman that a man in prison would want. So I wanted to diffuse this situation in the most gentle manner as I could.
For a year and a half, on and off, you and I communicated, and you were my confidant. I cried tears on the phone to you. You were so supportive. So I know you have that ability. I can't allow you to give me anything less. So if you don't think you're capable, I will get up, and I will walk out this door, and whatever we had can be dead.
I plan to co-parent and raise my children. That's what I plan to
Scrapp is such a basic bitch. I don't deserve to be lied to, used, but right now, I'm looking at Scrapp through the rearview mirror.
Well, I wish you luck.
Happy anniversary.
What? Can you believe I done put up with your ass for 19 years married, let's say that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that these last 19 years of marriage have been easy, but I'm standing here, so that's saying a lot. But this celebration should be about family, and even though it's been hard, I'm ready to accept Cannon as a part of my family.
We need 2 extra plates because we have an extra little one coming. There they go.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
Hey, guys.
Hi. Hey, Sissy. How are you? Hi, little person.
What's up, bad man?
Where you
Look,
going?
he just gone. Grab him, Kelsey. Come here.
Can you take your shoes off?
Come here. Take your shoes off. Yes, 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 yes. Come meet Shima.
Hi, you got a
Say
phone?
what's up. Candace, say hello.
Hi. You stop it. I ain't gonna lie. I was sort of dreading this day because, you know, it represents a situation that was just so devastating to my life. And I definitely see some adjustments that need to be made. Does he got on drawers or he got a pamper on?
He got pull-ups.
He got pull-ups? Excuse me, are you yelling at me? Are you yelling at me? Did you say I was looking at your butt? You ain't want me to see that pull-up, you don't need to have on it too.
Yeah, but he needs to be potty trained.
He should be wearing drawers. This is my first time meeting Cannon, and yes, it is a bit of an eye-opener. Yeah, he is in his terrible tubes, but I ain't gonna lie. If he was being raised in my household, ain't no pull-ups at 2. How does the whole communication even go?
I mean, he's always with his grandma, Elsie, and them communicate and looking on the gram. It's party, party, party. And my whole thing is always he's saying is like, but what are you doing with the bread?
You at least want to be communicating and figuring out if he's getting everything he needs, is everything good?
I'm more concerned about his well-being.
Right, right.
You know, making sure if I can work something out or talk to them.
That's what's important. All the rest of it is bull.
A lot of guys might be good with just paying their child support money, but that's not good enough for me. Because of my relationship with Cannon's mom, I don't really be around her like that. I really just want to make sure Cannon's good when he's in his mom's care. And the only way to do that is to talk to her mom and her grandma, the people who really taking care of Cannon.
I don't want to worry you about that on this great day it is, our anniversary. I don't want your mind to be on that so hard.
You can't resist the little cutie pie. But he gonna have to get used to how she might run things around here, you understand?
It's okay, you gonna get another one. We got more. No. Turd.
Wow.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
How are you doing?
I'm well.
After all the little things about Cannon and how he's being raised, I was gonna confront Jasmine on it, but I know that's gonna be nothing but an argument. I figured since Kelsey is always picking up Cannon from his grandmother's house, I felt like I'll reach out to Jasmine's mom and just check in and see how my son is being raised myself.
I feel like we're in a decent place. I just have a little concerns, you know. Sometimes Jazz is partying, and this is my concern. Like, I'm mad at her because she might hit me and say, I need to go do this. I'm going to a party in LA, and I just need you to watch him. But I just wanted to make you guys aware because y'all are in Cannon's life a lot more.
Hey. Hey, Jazz. What's going on? Hey, Jazz. We're having a little conversation here.
Yeah.
I see.
Kirk's dumbass thought that my mom and grandmother was gonna have a conversation with him without telling me that he was coming over. So I thought that it would be more productive if I just swung by and cut out the middleman so we could get to the bottom of things.
So we've been talking about Cannon's well-being, just chopping it up about how he's taken care of. Kirk had a little concern because he thinks you party a lot. What gives you that impression that I party a lot?
Well, I don't like when I get a text or get a call saying from Kelsey like, hey, you need to get Cannon right quick. I need to fly to LA because I'm going to a party.
That happened one time, once. You haven't been there for any holidays. You haven't been there for any birthdays. You want to post family first on Thanksgiving.
I just don't like it when I feel like I'm working, busting my ass, and you hit me with, I need to go party, so you need to
You're not
watch
even
it.
around enough for you to tell me that I party too much.
Kirk just recently got involved with his son, and he wants to call me out on my parenting? He needs to become a father before he can even think about commenting on me as a mother.
I just want you to have more of a relationship with him.
I spend a lot of money on Cannon. Like, why
First of all, money doesn't make you a father.
Okay, so here's another issue. I feel like, why is he still wearing a pull-up?
Because he's 2 years old. And he's a boy.
But here's my point.
Well, let me ask you this. Where are all these concerns coming from?
They're coming from me spending more time with him now and him spending the night. You know, I get pushed even at home to make sure you're doing your job as a father. So
That's it? You don't got nobody in your ear?
it's like, is Rasheeda asking me, what is he doing? Yeah, she may ask, Dad, why is he still wearing pull-ups? You need to get on it. She even saying to me, you need to make sure you...
It sounds to me like you taking baby steps because of Rasheeda. When it comes to Cannon.
Let me say, no, that's not true.
If Rasheeda has these many concerns, why not have a conversation with me about it? Especially when Kirk is sending his daughter, Kelsey, to be the middleman on how we deal with Cannon.
Something needs to be worked out because he needs to really visit more often.
I will do my best.
And let's work on being in contact. You need to have a direct number, you and her, to get in contact with each other. Why it can't be something direct? Work on that.
I'll work
Seriously.
on it.
I like darker. This is almost giving me like mint green, like a little taste of a mini kind of. That's what it need to be. That's what we need. I want that.
I like this.
Oh, there she go. You can go on and let her in.
We're still in full renovation mode for Frost Bistro and Bar. And after talking to everyone at the trampoline park the other day, I decided it's time to do away with the IG beef and let me talk to Jasmine and explain to her how communication should be.
I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. I had saw the post that you had did on social media, so I said, well, maybe we should have a conversation so I can kind of see what can be done to like calm those type of antics down.
Okay, well, I mean, I've heard from the grapevine that you and Kirk kind of had something to say about Cannon still being in pull-ups at 2, and I felt like that was kind of a dig at, you know, my motherhood and my mothering skills.
That was just general me talking, saying out loud, okay, he's still in his pull-ups. We gonna work on that.
You see how you communicating all of this to me right now? I wish that we had some type of communication other than Kelsey.
You know, this relationship this is a very weird thing here.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and you have to kind of understand and respect the process.
Right.
And me just being honest, I think it's some growth needed to be done on your side.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm young. Sometimes I lash out without thinking first, you know. I'm human.
I can admit that posting things on Instagram probably isn't the most grown thing to do. All I've ever wanted was this kind of communication that I'm having with Rasheeda. And up until now, Kirk has painted her out to be the bad guy. And I'm not buying it.
But hopefully we can get it right.
I mean,
for Cannon's sake.
That's the main thing, for his sake.
I don't know, I kind of feel like Kirk kind of uses you as the villain. I asked him, where's all these concerns coming from? Like, are these stemming from you or are they coming from Rasheeda? And then, you know, he kind of passed it off to you like, you know, these are concerns that you have.
Really? Well, I think that this whole situation makes him feel stupid, you know? And at the end of the day, his accountability is kind of all over the place, to be honest with you.
I'll be the first to admit, based on how the went down, I was the one who said there needs to be zero communication between Kirk and Jasmine. But with the child involved, it's damn near impossible to co-parent without some form of communication.
If you're feeling some kind of way, yes, the line of communication is Kelsey, so reach out to her. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Until we find a better form, you know, which that's something that Kirk and I will discuss.
turned over a new leaf in my life, you know what I'm saying? After many failed relationships and an assortment of women bringing different messages into my life, hey man, I have finally come of age. Ladies and gentlemen, I finally found me the perfect woman to be by my side.
Good morning.
Oh, what's all this? What you got on?
You know, I gotta work today, baby. It's Saturday, but I still got cases. We called into trial on Wednesday.
Yes, boys and girls, Kendra is a real woman. She is a criminal and immigration attorney on her way to becoming a judge. Man, Kendra's so legit, she done helped me level up and grow up.
Ooh, your brother tastes like Hennessy.
Oh. I probably would have a little more fun if he was there, but
Well, it would have been good to get an invite.
I think I be trying to protect you from everything. Your whole integrity as an attorney, you know what I'm saying? I just don't be wanting the extra, baby.
I met Kendra about 4 years ago. When I met her, I'm gonna keep it 100. I was a complete savage, you know what I'm saying? But those days are behind me, man, because for the last 2 years, I've been totally exclusive with Kendra.
Something happened off camera that we're not aware about?
Tell it, it's cool. He gave me the, I ain't gonna tell it.
Karlie tried to do something on the side of the building.
Okay, I might have appeared to be flirting with Karlie a little bit last year in Houston, but I mean, for real, Kendra don't need to know about all that.
Listen, I think I have the perfect event that I think we should attend.
What is that?
Stumbled across this in there when I was looking for it.
It's the engagement party.
You know what it is. And I kind of feel like you was trying to hide it.
I'm trying to hide it from myself.
What are you trying to hide? Because I feel like if you love me the way that you say you do, it shouldn't be a problem. Like, you should be able to go to a party that your ex threw. You got an invitation. Let's go.
Do you really think you ready for this? Me and you just like, hey, oh, that's Kendra right there. That's Joc's lady right there.
I'm as ready as I'm gonna get. I can't get no more ready for it. The time is now. All I'm saying is that, you know, I feel like we've been together for some time. We are building an empire together, you know. We bought a house. We have businesses together and stuff. Let's let the world know who we are. We should be public out into the world. The world thinks that you're a single man.
I know that Kendra wants to go to Karlie's engagement party, but the fact that she want to go so bad got me a little nervous. I'm definitely a changed man from who I used to be, man, and I just think we should leave the past in the past. So I really feel like we should just leave Karlie and her party right where it's at.
And well, I gotta go to work, sweetheart. I love you. You gonna keep an open mind?
My mind always open.
I love you, Pooh. Bye. All right, you good, Pooh.
That's a nice suit, by the way.
Thank you, baby. It's new.
Okay, Karlie, let's see what you got, baby. Come on.
I got plenty of gifts for everybody. I have toys for everyone that's going through a situation. Shekinah, I have a toy for you. I'm studying to be a sex coach. So as a part of this couples retreat, I decided to do a sexy demonstration.
I hope that my class is gonna break up the tension between Sierra and BK because we clear out here in the woods. So guess what? We all stuck here.
For you, new mom, you will do your kegels.
You gonna show us the move?
I got plenty of toys.
What's that
to give
move,
out.
Joc, you was talking about one time on the radio? Karlie had a special move. It was like some...
It was the Indian.
I want to see the Indian give a trick that he was talking about on the radio.
Joc.
Kurt.
Come on, Kurt, man. You already know I'm skating on thin ice with Kendra ever since we jumped out the Sprinter, hit the cabin, and then you want to bring us to an old sexcapade with me and Karlie?
Can I have a minute with my man for a minute in our room? We gonna excuse ourselves.
You might need some toys to go.
Come on.
It's the pump. And
Come on.
Joc, you need the long
We'll be
thing.
back.
I know how you do. Anyway.
That's crossing boundaries. Come on.
I have toys for everyone.
Karlie.
And
Karlie, that was a lot.
I am teaching a class right now.
I mean, you felt like you just had to pull me away from everybody?
I did, because I feel like we need to talk. On the way up here, on the bus trip, a lot of stuff came out.
What do you mean stuff came out?
That you was with Karlie last year. That y'all went to a cabin and rented a cabin together, or whenever you was on a trip.
Now, I know that Karlie's just trying to spread misery. I mean, because, like, there's no truth to this, and I'm really annoyed for the simple fact that now I gotta convince Kendra that I'm, like, an innocent man.
Well, that ain't no truth. That's not like me and her
You should
went on
never
a
be
trip.
in a room, according to her, with your genitals out, ready to have sex, and she declined.
My meat never met nobody on that trip.
Why would she just say that?
Because misery loves company.
Then. Is she lying or she telling the truth?
Of course she is lying. Are you serious?
Perfect. That's all I want to know.
Kendra, it's all false. These are lies. I put this on my mama, I put this on my kids, and I put this on your father, rest his soul. Your name been tattooed on my genital for over a year now. She ain't see your name on it. She ain't seen it.
I wanted to go so overboard to show my lady this was hers. I tattooed Kendra on my Karlie, if you saw my you'd have saw it said Kendra right down the side of it. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't know how to apologize for something I haven't done, but I apologize that you were even placed in that situation. Me and Karlie, that was old news.
Have you been true to me?
Kendra, I have been true and I've been honest with you, baby.
I'll take
you
your
know,
word
you know
for
how
it.
you know the happy you bring me.
I know. I'm just letting you know. Don't be playing with me.
I'm not playing with you. I just don't want no problems. Me and you, we better than that, Kendra.
Trinidad. We got everybody performances and having a good time. It doesn't end till 12 noon. This is how Trinidad really gets down.
But Mimi asked me to come along, so I said, sure, why not? I had enough staying at the hotel by myself. I said, hell, I might as well come out and show these bitches what a bad bitch look like in a two-piece.
I've been trying to come here for so many years. I cried real tears. Oh, everybody thinks this is a real party. Oh, no. Now that the sun's coming up, oh, this is when the party begins. I know y'all never seen nothing like this.
The party is just getting started as the sun is coming up. We've got fireworks, fire breathers. Joc and Scrappy are spraying the crowd with water cannons, and everyone is getting drunk and getting there quick. This shit's crazy.
Party and we're supposed to be having fun and turning up, but none of that includes my man pouring a drink down Pooh's ass. He has all these women around him and I'm standing right here. Hey, we need to talk. These are the things that I always have to tell him about when I always preach to him. Perception, perception, perception. It is completely disrespectful.
Hey, what?
Jaceel, what the hell? You got me out there looking crazy, like all the mess that girl just stirred up yesterday at brunch, and you gonna go pour water on her butt? Karlie warned me that if I even gave the bitch half a second, she was gonna try and push up on you.
Kendra, we was drinking. I'm drinking.
You was responsible for drinking that drink, so you responsible for what happened after you drink it. You don't get no pass when you drunk.
It's true. I may not be completely sober at the moment, but look here, that look in Kendra's eyes sobered me up enough to remember that she's not the only one with problems in this relationship.
You want to spend your life with me, but you want to tell people you don't want to have kids with me.
Where that come from?
That was
for real though.
That's what I was saying.
That's what we on.
It's just that you telling somebody something that you haven't even told me. I'm not saying that I necessarily want to have kids right now, but how you gonna go tell Bambi you don't want to have kids at all? We talking about marriage, well, we've talked about marriage. We've talked about it, and I feel like we're so close, but then now you don't want to have kids. And then we having an argument about me pouring drinks on women.
Hey, this
and you not wanting to have kids. It's kind of like even right now.
Nothing is even right now. There's no way I'm gonna sit here and continue to have a conversation with Jacil with him being as drunk as he is, because we're not gonna get anywhere.
Why you leaving though?
I'm gone because.
So you can't even get out. God don't want you to leave.
Hey, babies. I know they're having a ball. They are.
All of Jacil's baby mamas get along, and I think that is very important, and I commend them all. Even though I'm not one of the mothers, I still like getting together with them because they keep it super real.
So how you been, Alex? How you been, Cena? How y'all been doing?
Good. What's going on with you?
We've been on some trips and stuff, so I've been getting a little break from work, but it's been drama. Some of his friends was there, the whole like little ensemble crew, including his ex, you know.
Little boy, yeah.
Allegations running wild all over the place. You know, when the past meet the present, it's not always nice. And, you know, we had some little conversation. We talked about it, and I laid down the law as I see it through my eyes, and he said he could adhere to it, so, I mean, we gonna see.
You looking to be Mrs. Robinson. Yeah. You gonna have to really be able to deal with some gut punches that's gonna try to come your way.
I actually like Kendra. I just don't think that Joc is worthy of everything that Kendra has to offer him. But if this girl is sitting here thinking that she's gonna have a future with Joc, I definitely feel like it's a few things that I need to let her know.
You know, I'm outside and I keep my ear to the street about a lot of things.
Let us pray.
It's a rumor going around that that's the reason why there's so many issues at the salon. It's because Joc is flirting and messing with Sharonda, apparently, messing with multiple stylists in the studio. I'm just a messenger. I just felt like that you should know because that's some deep.
It's too many rumors going around for it all to be a lie. And with all people, Sharonda, are you freaking kidding me? Now it makes all the sense in the world why Sharonda acts the way she acts towards me with her bald-headed ass. She's an adulterer too, obviously.
Hey, this motherfucker is playing. Like, let me tell you, like, he's really playing with me, like, and I just really can't play like that. Yeah.
So what you gonna do?
I'm getting ready to go. My ride is outside right now.
Is he your ride?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
He my ride, so I'm getting ready to go talk to him.
Right when I thought all this garbage was over with, these rumors of infidelity from Jacil keep coming up over and over again. I will not be the fool that will stand here and just let this happen.
Hey.
We need to talk.
What's wrong with you?
We need to talk. Come on.
What we need
to talk, Jacil.
What's wrong?
I just talked to Cena in there, Cena and Alex. And what Cena told me, that I'm not with that.
What's
you
going
got
on?
a lot. No, ain't know what's going on. You messing with the girls in the salon. You having sex with them, Sharonda.
Hold on.
No, that's what Cena just told me, Jacil. This is the 15th, umpteenth time.
So you gonna keep listening to volunteers?
There's too many people coming up and telling me the same thing.
Now here I am coming to pick Kendra up from her visit with Cena, Alex, and the kids. Now right off the rip, she hit me pop with some about me being unfaithful. Like, come on, baby, we done been through this.
You have humiliated me for the last time. You're not ready to be in the type of relationship I'm ready to be in. So, do whatever, but I'm done right now, Jacil. You're a liar. I don't like liars.
I'm not gonna say that.
It don't matter. You don't have to like it, but that's what it is.
Come on, girl. Oh, this is so nice. Look at the people out here sitting and stuff. You see the little lady? Hey, it's a cute little situation going on.
Girl.
Bitch, what?
Girl, I felt like I just seen a ghost.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good,
What you
what's up?
doing here? I didn't know you was coming to the damn party,
Always
too.
up for a good party.
Kendra, I'm sorry. I did not know he was gonna be here.
What you apologizing for?
Because I definitely wouldn't have came, because I wasn't quite ready.
What you mean you wouldn't have came?
Because I wasn't quite ready to see you. What you mean?
Kendra, look.
You know what's going on.
I know, but why is that going on? Why that gotta keep going on?
We in this situation because of your doings, your indiscrepancies, your past.
Every day when you're not there with me, I'm further away from my goals, my dreams, my desires, my wants, all that. People don't see what's going on. Everybody here is behind masks, and they behind masks for a reason, you know what I'm saying?
That's exactly how I feel, and that's why I gotta be in here wearing a mask so people can't tell that I'm sad.
So, excuse me, y'all. Y'all may not know who this lady is, but I know who she is. If everybody would just take off their mask and just give me their blessing at this moment, I would really, really appreciate it. Kendra.
God, it faces.
Hey, y'all!
Kendra Nicole Robinson. I want to ask you to be my wife.
Yes, put that hand out. Put your hand out, Jack.
All of these things are still swirling around in my head about the things I've heard. But after listening to him lay it all out on the line and tell me I'm the only one he wants to be with, and he's proven it by giving me this ring, I'm able to understand that Jaceel is for me and that he's ready to be my husband. He's ready to take that big leap.
You sure that's what you want to do forever, Jaceel?
I'm definitely sure this is what I want to do.
Now look, I know it's been a lot of accusations, a lot of bullshit, a lot of rumors. Only thing I care about right now is my future plus Kendra equaling my forever happiness.
Everybody like, yo, you need to do the right thing, man. You love that woman, you got a good one. Go after your heart, and that's what I did. That's why we here today.
You just gotta understand with all this stuff going on and people saying this and people saying that, you know what I mean? Like it just...
They say what they want to say. I'm for you. God made you for me. All the other I don't care nothing about it. I don't want to play no more. I mean that. So I want you to be Miss Robinson. I want you to be Mrs. Robinson. Okay?
Real talk, I feel a lot of sincerity from Jaceel right now, and I do believe that he has intent on building a future and forever with me. And that's all I ever wanted. So now I feel like I can dismiss these rumors and be with my man, the man that I love.
I'm so proud of you right now at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, who'd have even thought that Joc would be married right now? He found a soulmate. So we're gonna toast to Joc and his beautiful bride. Congratulations.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Yandy. If you like that video, make sure you subscribe to the new Love and Hip Hop YouTube channel, because it's about to be popping. You're gonna see all the old stuff, all the new stuff. We getting it popping up there. All right, period, Pooh.